Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the Kidder Street Noise YouTube channel. This series is Sunday League football, where we'll be covering all the trials and tribulations of Sunday League team Guide Villa Football Club. That's our good looking Andy Campion right there. That's me, the manager for today. We're actually short of numbers today. I think there are only 13 lads available, maybe 14 when Shane gets here later on. Starting lineup, we've got Slats in the net. Left back is Alex Mercer, Hindle and Josh at centre back, Brad Gorman our captain at right back. We've got three in the middle with Raz Faye, Andy Campion and Ryan Steele. And then we've got Owen on the left, Dom in the middle, and then Natty on the right. We're actually playing another new team in the league today, Chemistry FC. I think they were a 6-a-side team that have come over to 11-a-side first season in the Blackburn Sunday League. Had an okay-ish season. We've had a pretty good one, to be honest. The way the Blackburn Sunday League works is that there's 14 teams, we all play each other once, and then we split into a top half and bottom half and play another round of games again. We're currently sat 4th. I think Chemistry before this game are around 10th, so they'll be in the bottom half for the second half of the season. The points do reset to 0 at the split, so a bit of a meaningless game, but you want to try and win every Sunday. So it'll be us in the yellow, Chemistry in the purple/lilac thing they've got going on. And yeah. As you can hear in the background, it is a pretty windy day. Conditions are pretty tough to play football in. Not the best of games. There are plenty of goals, lots of highlights, but yeah, not the greatest of games. And that's all down to conditions. I know you can hear it in the background, sorry about that. But yeah, Archie just checking that the goalkeepers are ready, and time for kickoff. And it's Chemistry to get us underway. So our first highlight now then, and it starts with Slats rolling the ball out to Gorman, back inside to Josh. Josh fires one in at Campion when the ball comes out to Gorman, looking for the diag up to Dom. Chemistry win the first ball and get it down. The left winger, number 3, very good player, causes problems all morning. Owen's going to win the ball back here, I think. Oh, ball falls to Ryan Steele's going to take a pop shot. The wind catches it. I think it was actually going in until the wind caught it. Ryan Steele, I think that would have been his 20th goal of the season. He scored shitloads for us already. Ridiculous. Captain Gorman with his armband on there, ready to take the throw in. Aims down the line. Raz Faye will hold it up. Chemistry win it back. He skips past Gorman here. Also skips past Josh. He's very quick, number 11. Pulls it back. Chance at the front post. Across goal. Luckily for us, there was no one there to tap it in at the back post. Steele just telling Gorman to get up his arse. On the pitch, that is. Just obviously. And Campion in the air. Faye tries to hold it off again, but Chemistry win it back in the middle of the pitch. Tom's going to take a pop shot. Slats should eat that up, and he does. Makes a meal of it. Down on his knees, but eventually grabs hold of it. Plays the ball out to Alex Mercer. Back into Hindle. Across the way to Gorman. Back to Josh. Bit of weak pass. Catches him out. Josh eventually clears the ball. It's up towards Natty. Gets old. Ooh, dangerous pass inside Steele, and 3 skips past Gorman again. Very tricky winger, this lad. Very good player. Pulls it back in to the back post. Strike. Good save by Slats. Steele will bring it away. And Dom breaks through. He's going to try and take an early shot, catch Brad off his line, but that's not going to work. And it's been a tricky start, to be honest. We were against the wind in the first half as well. Chemistry with the wind behind and bit of an advantage. This cross. Oh, Slats is up in the air and at the back post. Chemistry striker taps in. Bit of a difficult one for Slats this. The wind does catch it and it does come in at some pace. Probably should have tried to parry it over rather than catching it, but I'm not blaming him. And that is 1-0 to Chemistry. Kick off. Owen now, back inside to Mercer, looks for the diag up towards Steely. Natty should win the second ball. Inside Steele, turns his man, fake shot inside again, beats a second, beats a third, beats a fourth, and slots it past the keeper. Any of our watchers who've watched the English game, Ryan Steele is actually the record goal scorer of Darwin. God knows how we've got him down here playing with us, just a different level. 1-1, and it's Chemistry's turn to kick off now. Kick off. Natty, 14 minutes in, come for some water. He's asking to come off. I think Dom's down injured at this point, rolled his ankle. I've gone to try and give him a lift, but just looked more awkward than actually helping him. I don't know what I'm actually trying to do here. So Dom will limp off. I have to try and make a substitution with a limited choice we've got. There's either me or Steve Black, who's never played 11-a-side before, on the bench. Shane's yet to come, so I'm going to bring myself on, go left back. I want to put Mercer on the wing. Take all my layers off first before I come on. The coat comes off, the hat comes off. The jacket doesn't. I actually forget about that at first, but I will eventually get round to sorting myself out and getting on the pitch at left back. Another highlight here for Chemistry, and it's his number 3. A very dangerous player. He gives it away in the middle. Mercer plays it through to Ryan Steele. Another chance to get his second. Beats 1. Beats 2. Round the keeper. Chance. And it's eventually blocked out for a corner. The fake shots that Steele just sends people for hot dogs all day. I don't understand how people still fall for it. Short corner from Chemistry. Good save by Slats. It will go out for another corner. An interesting fact, actually, he's 300 times more likely to score from a corner if you take it short rather than whipping it in the box. I just made that up. But, I mean, people should be more aware of short corners. Like, it's not a forsaken that a short corner doesn't work. They often do cause problems. And Chemistry are going to take the second short corner in a row. Owen goes out to block, but no one either goes out to help him. And Chemistry take the short corner. It's fired in. Josh tries to clear. It's bounced off him and straight into our own goal. What did I say about short corners? Time for another kickoff. Brad Gorman's lining up this free kick here. Josh actually offered to take this free kick, but Gorman said, no, I've got this. I'm going to try and hit a long diag towards the back post. Nah, you should have took it, Josh. I come across to intercept this, and Bambi on ice fall over the ball. And Chemistry can break now. It's a good ball inside. A lot of space has opened up. Everyone's gone forward for Brad Gorman's free kick. Number 11 out to number 3. Pulls it back to number 11. Beats Hindle. Good shot, and it's just wide. The problem with the wind in this first half is that the ball just carries on going, and it takes it like so. This goes out at 21 minutes. Let's see. I don't know if you'll be able to see Slats getting the goal kick. The next highlight was 28 minutes. Natty's throwing at Campion's neck. Bit of a strange decision. Chemistry's player tries to shoot from the halfway line, just trying to rub it in a bit, I think. I think he's hoping the wind will assist them again. Going with another throw in here. Launched it down the line. Chemistry win the ball. Number 11's in behind. He's got the pace on Gorman. Did say he's a very quick player, and it's through the legs of Slats, and that is 3-1 to Chemistry. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Heads were starting to drop at the end of the first half, but we knew we had the wind in the second half. We knew we had a chance to get back into the game. Another kick off here. You can see the wind. As soon as Campion takes his touch, it's blowing back towards him. Free kick right before our time, and obviously Ryan Steele's going to take it. Big gap on that right hand side of the net as Brad's lined up at the other side of the wall. Ryan Steele whips it to the left. Owens at the back post. I've no idea how that stayed out. Absolutely no clue. Owens got a touch at the back post, actually kicked the post, and somehow the ball stayed out the net. And even though we've been chasing the ball all half because of the wind, Archie says enough's enough and blows up bang on 45 minutes. Okay, so 3-1 down at half time. We'll kick off here. We've actually made one change. So Shane comes on, who got here just before our time and got changed. He will come on in midfield to try and win some of them aerial battles, especially with the wind. And one of his first acts is to get involved in an aerial duel with a big lad in midfield. Gets the ball down here and plays it out to the right back. Gorman's going to try and ping that in towards Steele. It's eventually cleared by Chemistry. So Shane actually ran over to take a throw in and didn't actually warn anyone that he had this in his locker. Just launched it into the box to Steele on his own with 3 6-foot plus defenders in the box with no idea he had that in his locker. So thanks for that, Shane. Yeah, really appreciate you letting us know about that beforehand. Chemistry with a clever free kick here, goes through the gap for the quick left winger, doesn't manage to reach it in time, and Slats will try and get the ball moving with a quick goal kick. Slats plays it out to me, or Rob, if you know me. I say a long diag, but I've absolutely mishit it into the middle of the park. Razface should get it down here, goes back to Hindle. Nice first touch, plays out the back with it, cuts inside the midfielder, now to find a pass, through to Mercer, flick through the legs of the centre back, Mercer goes for the cross, it's deflected and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Bit of a funny jump to try and block the throw. Don't know what I'm doing there. Petulance, if you ask me. Petulance. Chemistry throw now. Razfair win the header. Goes inside towards Shane, who beats his man. Sets Mercer down the left with his pace. Can Mercer find Steele in the box at the back post? Cuts inside, whips it. Oh, it's going to go all the way to Steve Black on his debut with a shot. Oh, that would have been on the pitch. Steve Black scores. So now we know that Shane has got a decent throw in him. We're all going to head up into the box. Should have done this for the first one, but now we're all going up. Bit of pre-warning. Steve's actually going to go off after that shot. First time playing 11s. The lad's absolutely knackered. He's run his socks off. And Dom's going to come back on. His injured ankle taped up and a bit of deep heat, and he's back on the pitch. Steve, loving life after his debut, living the dream. Shame, another long throw. It's flicked on by Josh, and it's a great save by Brad. Brad has actually played for more clubs in the Blackburn League than anyone else. We've come up against him so often. So the ball goes out for another throw in, and Dom actually says, Shane, I've got a bigger one. But leaves it to Shane to take the throw in. Oh, Shane's going to launch this in again now. Some throw that. Hindle flicks it on, and it's going to go all the way in at the back post, and that's 3-2. And just as we found out about this long throw, we're actually making it work for us. Really effective. And now we're back in the game. We knew the wind would help us in this second half. Yeah, it's time for kick-off. Steele grabs the ball, flicks it through to Mercer. Mercer with a nice touch. Can he beat his man one-on-one now? He goes back inside. Cross to the back post. It's going to fall to Dom on the edge. Beats his man, beats him again. And that's going to be another throw-in, which Shane will trudge over to take again. Dom says, you know what? I've got a bigger one than you. And I can actually throw it as further as well. Well, Dom, we've become a long throw team in the space of 15 minutes. Ball's up in the air. Josh wins it. Where's it going to land? It's deflected off Hindle and it's rolled in against the post again. And that's 3-3. A quick turnaround, and it's all come from the long throw team that we now are. Kick off. Bit of a loose, scraggly ball in midfield here. Dom can't get hold. It's cleared out to this right wing now, the number 10. He sees a left winger open. Again, the most dangerous player on the pitch for Chemistry. He runs at Brad, beats Brad. Manages to beat the keeper, pulls it back. Hindle gets a touch on it. It's going to bounce up in the air and it's bobbling along the line, and it's a tap in at the back post for the right winger. We just couldn't deal with the number 3 down Chemistry's left side. Here he is again. Beats one man. Past Josh. Played to the striker. It's a good save by Slats, and I cushion the header down to Hindle to clear. And the liner has flagged for offside. The liner has flagged for offside. Now, we might get another look at that, because I just want to see what we can see here. So, you'll see the highlight again from the left winger. So, he's going to beat his man, play it to the striker. He's going through. Slat saves, I head it. Hindle's now going to clear it. And I'm just going to pause it there. Now, if you look in the middle of the screen, you'll see the ball up in the air, halfway on its journey, and you'll see Steele in his own half turning to run towards the ball. And the liner somehow flags for offside. Now, Steele obviously wasn't happy with the decision. Shouted over the lines, and I completely disagree with that, mate. Or something along those lines. And that's earned him a 10-minute sin bin. I mean, that we can see from the video here and the highlights that he should be disagreeing with that decision. But obviously certain words cannot be used in that situation. So, here's me just explaining to the referee that if we want linesmen to play like that, then we'll strictly inform that our linesmen will also play like that. 4-3, 20 minutes to go. Mercer on the volley. You can clearly see my disappointment in his choice here. Plenty of time. Chose to hit it first time on the volley. He's not even scored from there on FIFA. I don't know what he's thinking. Chemistry now attacking down the right side. People out of position. Eventually it comes to the left winger. He's one-on-one with Hindle. Beats him for pace. Pulls it back. Chance for Chemistry. Falls to the number 11. Who strike. He cuts across it and just flicks it wide. Another long throw now. Dom this time. Flicked on by Hindle. Landing in the 6-yard box. Hindle on the volley. Again. Just think about it. Just think about it. Yatesy panning to me to see my reaction. And probably wasted about 6 minutes of time as well, getting the ball back. 4-3 now with 20 minutes to go. Steele's still on the bench, I think. It's still Simbin at this point. Shane wins a header. Comes down to Al Mercer. His cross is flicked off the defender and it goes all the way in at the back post. And it's now 4-4 with 20 minutes to go. And Steele due back on at any time. And there he is. Oh, nice little pat on the bum for Mercer as well. Love that from Steely. Might get demonetised now. Kick off. Steely closes. It's a good block by Steely. He's through one-on-one. Beats the keeper. Slots it home. Puts us in front. And he's back on. But somehow, Archie, stood on the halfway line, has seen that it's hit Steely's hand. All he can see from that angle is Steely's back. There's no way. He's just guessing that it's handball. But what can you do? What can you do? Just don't get sin binned again, Steely. Steele with his corner now. Whips it in. Puts it right on the goalkeeper. It's flapped at. Fair wins a second header. Hindle again. Going to come all the way out now and Chemistry can break. Alex Mercer running back. And that's a great tackle by Mercer. Just find a pass now, Al. Find a pass. We actually call Alex Mercer lightning. He thinks it's because of his pace. It's because he doesn't strike twice. If he does one thing good, the next thing has to be shit. The ball cleared all the way up in the air. Steele's going to caress that down. It's just lovely to watch. Even when you're playing with him, it's just superb to watch. Josh steps out to win this. Doesn't win it. Oh, Hindle eventually clatters the ball into the striker, but an offside has already been given. The striker stays down, clearly winded by the ball striking him in those parts, but Slats takes the free kick quickly. I look up, try and hit a diag towards Steele. It's headed away, it'll drop as far as Dom. Dom takes the touch, beats his man, fires it across goal, and that's 5-4. With 10 minutes to go, we've finally took the lead. First time in this game. 9 goals scored, and it's the first time we've took the lead. Campion's tried to run and celebrate, but the legs aren't working for him. Complaints from chemistry about not kicking the ball out or not waiting for the player to get back up, but it's not a head injury. It is simply sore testicles from the clearance, and you can't just keep stopping games for stuff like that. I don't think it would have affected the game anyway. Kick off. Another long throw here. Shane into the box. Keeper parries it. Liam, Hindle, Josh, both just Irish dancing over the ball. No one getting a clear contact on it. And eventually the referee stops the counter-attack for us. I'll take this throw in now. Down the line. It's won by the chemistry man. Shane, heavy touch. Gives the ball away in the middle. Back to the centre-back. It's out to the left winger. He skips over the ball. He's past Gorman. Josh goes across. He's past Josh as well. He's galloping like Seabiscuit into the box. Pulls it back. Edge of the box. Shot. Saved. Eventually, it does go over the line. And that'll be an equaliser for chemistry. And with 5 minutes left, it is now 5-all. And yet another kick-off. 12th of the game. Chemistry with a late chance here. A good move between these three. 3-on-2 here, and they just worked it very well. Good one-touch passing. They are a good footballing team. They're just young lads. They're quite clever on the ball. And eventually the shot goes just wide after a deflection from Owen. Chance to win it for chemistry there. And 10 seconds after the 90th minute, Archie says, you know what, enough's enough. It's been crap, I'm calling it a day. And blows for full time. So a draw here, first draw of the season. Next game will be in the top half against Anchor on Sunday, where we go back to actually meaningful games. Thanks everyone for watching. Come down on Sunday to watch and support us, and maybe get on video.